And welcome everybody to the Wingnutz halftime show of the Class D final between Wilson and Newfane. My name is Jacob Flack. Alongside me is Francis Beck. And if you guys have been watching this one on the NFHS Network, what a game this has been so far. Newfane looked like they were going to run away with this one, but Wilson's had a couple of good stops, and then they were able to punch it in for a touchdown just before the second quarter expired. It's 14-7 Newfane.
I know. We really thought Newfane was going to run away with this one. We saw the first drive, right? Wilson comes out, and they go for it on 4th and short in their own end. They make it, and then Westmoreland unfortunately fumbles. Newfane takes over. And, Newfane kind of had the momentum from there, got 2 touchdowns. And then at the end there, Westmoreland more than makes up for it, diving over on the catch there, over the goal line like a picturesque. We had the perfect view from it from section 232. I hope somebody got a photo of that. Him going over the goal line with the ball there. Absolutely fantastic. And you can hear they have the band here from Wilson. This place is absolutely popping right now.
It absolutely is. And this is, what we have been seeing weeks in the making of what these two schools, communities, you want it, you got it here, and this is what's been so far very competitive. Here are the touchdowns so far. Matt Capon found Isaiah Gerstun for a touchdown reception to go up 6-0 with just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, Newfane able to push forward with a 39 rushing yard touchdown from Cameron Stover. Matt Capon got the 2-point conversion to get his team up 14-0. And then from Wilson, as the time expired, Vic Cusadas finding Brock Lepsch for a pass touchdown. They got the PAT to go 14-7. But if you saw the entirety of this game so far, I want to shout out Josiah Lawrence from Wilson. At one point, this was a 6-0 game. It was going to be 13-0 on a 4th down play. Capon trying to find Gerstun for a second touchdown. And Lawrence and Gerstun go one-on-one. Lawrence deflects the pass. It hits the turf. Incomplete for a turnover on downs. That is one of the big plays, of the big many plays we've seen so far from Wilson, of why they still made this a one-score game.
And that's one of those plays that will never show up on the stat sheet, but anybody watching the game or anybody that knows football watching the game knows how important that play is, and especially that's sort of when the momentum started to swing for Wilson, right? It was not too long after that is when Wilson drove down the field and got their touchdown before the half. So big play there. I think if this game ends up Wilson's way, I think we're going to have to think about him as a possible player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And as for adjustments for these teams got to made, they've been trying to use Capon in the running attack. Wilson's done a phenomenal job trying to shut him down from the running attack. Passing attack-wise, he's done pretty well. They've been trying to go for a lot of outside runs, but some nice east to west movement Wilson's defense has been having to bring down Capon. But I think the adjustment on Wilson's side of things is just make sure that they stick to the game plan, make sure they're still tackling very well. And then the offensive line from Wilson, you saw it on that final drive before the end of the half where they were able to punch that Newfane defensive line in the mouth a little bit to help them go down the field and score. They got to keep that consistently throughout the second half.
Jake, the one advantage Wilson has over Newfane, they've been here before. This is Newfane's first time ever making it to the sectional final. Wilson, I know it was a little while ago. I think it was either 2023 or
2023. Yeah.
2023 they were here. Maybe not quite the same amount of players, but certainly the coaches were here, so they have that atmosphere. That's a huge advantage to have over Newfane, especially as this game gets closer. We get into the second half. I think that's going to be big for them. I'm excited to see how they come out in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what's going to be shaping up to be a good second half. I feel like many things, like even in my mind, I'm trying to think of what could happen, and it just feels like it's endless opportunities of what these teams can do. Well, we still have some time left here for the start of the second half, but we'll sign off here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. This has been the Wingnutz halftime show here at Highmark Stadium for the Class D section title for the final time. We'll see how these two teams battle it out and make the adjustments, and who gets crowned champion in Section 6 Class D.
Wingnutz. You still got to go.
Have you guys tried Room 40 yet?
Looking for the perfect spot to throw your next party? Say hello to Room 40, our private event space at both Wingnutz locations. Maybe you got a birthday, a graduation, anniversary, business event, rehearsal dinner, or even a sports banquet. From intimate get-togethers to rowdy celebrations, Room 40 is built to handle it all and fits up to 60 guests, with custom food and drink packages, flexible setups, legendary Wingnutz hospitality, and all the wings you can handle. If you're planning a celebration or get-together in Buffalo, this is where the party's at. Local vibes, zero stress, all fun. Book Room 40 today and throw a party Buffalo won't forget. Hit the link in our bio or visit wingnutsbuffalo.com/room40 to book now.
All right, well, we'll get
I'll
into
go
Wingnutz.
if you go to Wingnutz.